Hey folks! Today we're diving into the mysterious turtle brothers who have their own little secret, and someone even wants to snap their picture. Otherwise, we'll come haunting for you ever O'Neill, let's get Edel, Raphael. Raphael's the baby of the group, poor fellow. O'Neill thought his ears might explode, and as the four brothers disappeared into the shadows, he hurriedly snapped a few more pics. He raced home and dug up some old footage, spotting a few little turtles, one named Raphael, looking like a little O'Neill named him that. Suddenly, he wondered if those four brothers were the very turtles he saved. To confirm, he decided to chat with biologist Sax. He showed Sax the pictures, and though they were a bit blurry, Sax lit up like he'd discovered a new continent. Sax immediately gave O'Neill a business card, claiming that as long as he could find the four turtles, he was open to any. Armed with mysterious information, O'Neill returned home to scour the web for turtle updates, feeling like a detective. However, the turtle brothers seemed to come knocking, leaving an address. O'Neill, eager like a crazy fan. Instead, the four grabbed O'Neill and blindfolded him like a Michelin chef heading to the sewers. Hours ago, Shuba learned his turtle sons were photographed by a human girl. Recognizing the name as an ex, he decided on a reunion. He thought, we can't let her spill our secret, and whisked O'Neill back to base, ready to drill him about keeping it hush-hush. But O'Neill had already told Sax. If anyone else, he wouldn't worry, but Sax is no ordinary guy. O'Neill's dad burned down the lab because he found out about Sax's plot. The mutation could repair cells, and Sax planned to unleash a virus to stop him. O'Neill's dad went all in, that is, until he couldn't escape the flames. O'Neill was too young to grasp what went down, but now that Sax knows the turtles are alive, he's bound to stir up trouble. Don't forget, the brothers only have mutations left. Shuba's prediction was right, Sax found their hideout. Plus, he was the leader's favorite disciple, Chaos Reignites. He needed to catch the turtle bros ASAP. Using the tracking system, Sax pinpointed their exact location. These days, tech truly is king. Hot on their heels, a showdown was brewing, with a gaggle of humanoid mutants hot on their trail. With turtle shells, they practiced ancient martial arts, calling themselves Ninja Turtles like a cartoon title. They could have lived peacefully underground, but with all the hidden human monsters, they stormed the mutant base, eyeing the turtle bros for capture. And of course, it turned into a wild adventure, but luckily the explosion didn't hurt our buddies, just blew their home to smithereens. Rat Boss struck with the swiftness of lightning, charging forward like a whirlwind and unleashing a powerful punch at his enemy, while the turtle bros stood ready and prepared for an all-out war. As the mask-wearing goons poured in endlessly, the true Big Boss made his grand entrance, radiating that classic supervillain vibe. Though cloaked in heavy armor, he landed as steady as a rock, totally unfazed by new challenges. Rat Boss is no pushover either. In a plot twist, Slade split his power into 3 pure magic moments. Rat Boss, unfazed, thought to himself, good luck with that little trick. He suddenly flipped, delivering a mighty blow. Every knife whizzed past him, not showing a hint of surprise. What a clever little scheme. However, those blades boomeranged back to Slade, clipping back in under a minute. What a wild twist. Rat Boss finally spotted his weakness. He wasn't going to leave any stone unturned this time. But Slade caught him off guard, slamming Rat Boss head into the ground. The turtle brothers wanted to leap in and help, but the heavy hits left them frozen in place. Seizing the moment, Slade countered, leaving Rat Boss in agony. Knowing he couldn't win, he abandoned the fight. Rat Boss shouted for turtle bros to flee. Meanwhile, Slade caught him, unleashing punches like 10 rounds. Staring at this deadlock, the three had to throw in the towel, winding up under the control of Gwent and shoved into a vehicle. Slade ordered his guys to blow up the base, hoping to extinguish any hope the captured trio had. Meanwhile, a silent O'Neill could do nothing. His hands were tied. He just rushed to the rubble to check on Rat Boss was buried under the debris, teetering on the edge. It was heartbreaking. O'Neill tried to rescue him, but was pinned by a hefty rock. Knocked out in the scuffle, he narrowly escaped disaster. Finally, he rescued Rat Boss, treated him urgently, then grabbed a weapon. Clearly gearing up to rescue the trio, yet one person's strength can only go so far. He had to race against time, and quickly called in driver phone to head over to Slade's lair. Time's a-wasting. Slade had already put the trio in glass cages, draining their blood through machines. Classic villain move. Turns out, he wanted to use their blood to fabricate an antidote. This is one nail-biter of a moment. O'Neill was ready to save the brothers, only to find Slade still there, armor gleaming with menace. With a single sword, he could take down Raphael, who wouldn't be scared facing him. No matter what, this battle would surely birth a young hero. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel. More exciting content awaits you. Thank you for watching. Join us in diving deep into these mysterious tales.